What up, everyone? It's Annie here, also known as Guild Forever. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a few of my Patreons that decided to support me. Appreciate you guys. I didn't think I would get any Patreons at all when I started this up, so that's why I was kind of worried when I decided to make one, but I'm glad people decided to sign up, help out the cause, while at the same time checking out a lot. And believe me, for those of you that are on YouTube, you're missing out on a lot because we got a lot of content on there. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to Typhlosion Productions, Cody Fox, Kyoto, Eshinglin, sorry if I butchered your name, Peacefinder, Zowl, Christopher, In Need of Church, don't we all, Pastel, and last but not least, D-Master XD. I've said it from the earlier days, and I'm still gonna say it now. D-Master, your name kills me, bro. Like, but you know what? I love you for it. But anyway, yeah, that I wanted to give a shout out to them. So for those of you that don't know, I've been starting a Patreon for a while now, and if you want to make sure you're one to sign up and make sure you check out all the content on Patreon, there's gonna be a link in the description below. And there's going to be 3 different tiers. One for $1 is Anime Juggle Plus Ultra. For $3 is Anime Juggle Bunkai. And for $5 it's Anime Juggle Guildmate. If you want to know what each of these different juggles mean, just check out the link in the description and it will explain everything in further details. So yeah, without further ado anyway, let's just get into the video. What up, guys? Annie Tier Guild Forever, going to be reviewing My Hero Academia episode 12. For those of you that don't know, this is going to be part of the Juggle. So yeah, make sure you like it up if you want to see more My Hero Academia reactions. So in this episode, it's pretty much, for the sums of it, it's Overhaul versus Deku. That's pretty much what it is, while dealing with the conflicting unprecedented situation that's going on at the moment, while Night Eye still being like, there's a lot of things that happen to Night Eye, but the one thing that's still like, me, I already know, but for you anime watchers, I'm putting myself in the place of anime watchers. There's still the hindrance of Night Eye saying that he already saw a future to where he and Deku both die trying to protect Eri? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Once again, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm horrible with names. Once again. So, Deku is trying to do his Deku thing, you know, trying to twist fate. Even though fate says that he's gonna die along with Night Eye, he's like, I ain't having that. As freaking Overhaul turns into that grotesque deformity. And here's the thing that I want to know. So, when Overhaul, when you think about it, what he did is no different than like Alchemy in Full Metal Alchemist. I just realized that. But when he merged himself with his one subordinate, I completely forgot. Does he gain the quirk also of his subordinate, or does he like how does merging each other really help? I'm assuming he got the quirk. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's just something that I'm puzzled on. And Deku going like 20% one for all was crazy too. He was able to go 20%. And then he was able to do some damage onto Overhaul. Even though, as he said, and I will have to admit, Deku, like, this is something that really he should reflect upon and take to heart. Because Overhaul said, even though your overall performance, like, with this power is like crazy OP, right? His finishing move, like his execution, whenever like, you know, it comes down to the final wire, he says it's very predictable. So that means Deku's overall way of finishing enemies is too straightforward, and for him it's like easy to predict, considering how he moves, how he acts. So that's the one thing that I will admit overall overhaul, I meant to say, has a point on. Even though Deku's movement and his speed, power have all gone up considerably, his execution is very predictable. He does very kind of, how can I say, one track mind kind of moves. He's never really flexible with his technique. So it's kind of like this. It's kind of like he has power and speed, but he lacks technique still, that's still something he's fundamentally learning as he grows as a student in UA. Like, that's his main problem right now with his quirk that he got from All Might. Even though he has the power, and because the whole time he's been trying to concentrate how to control his power, to not let it go out of control or to hurt himself. That was the whole point from season 1 overall, I would say up to season 3 or halfway up to season 3. Right now, he's trying to learn different applications to apply to his quirk. So basically the technique factors in regards to techniques, finishing moves. He's still working on that, especially since he recently, I think it was in season 4, right? In this season? Or was it the previous season in season 3? He is, how can I say this? He already has adapted a different style into his technique. It's just a matter of him trying to learn how to properly use it. So right now, in regards to techniques and moves, he still has a ways to go. He's still learning that, but still, he has to make up for it with the overwhelming. So pretty much since Deku lacks techniques, he has to make up for it with overwhelming power. He has to overpower his enemy. If his techniques aren't there, if his moves aren't up to par yet, then he has to make up for it with power. Raw, undisputed power. That's the only way he's gonna beat Overhaul. Otherwise, Overhaul with his wits, intelligence, and experience will just straight up overpower Deku. Like, again, just cause this what Overhaul is pretty much showing and telling, even though Deku has raw power, that's not the ultimate factor that's going to determine who wins a fight. It's a matter of experience, fighting, technique, and I guess power does play a part, but it just isn't everything. So we'll see how, again, I already know, but you guys are gonna see soon enough how he's gonna, I mean, the title kind of gave it away, but yeah, how Deku is going to defeat Overhaul, which I can't wait for it. So once again, if you guys want to make sure you capture that, like, see more of these, like it up in the comment section. I already know, like, My Hero Academia is like shooting off like crazy with the latest episodes, which I know I'm still behind off of, but again, even though I'm behind number wise in anime, I'm still vastly ahead from where I left off in the manga. So yeah, like I already know what's coming next. It's just a matter of me getting to that point. Plus, besides, even though I did read it in the manga, it's different when it's animated, which that's what I look forward to. The difference when it's shown through animation. So yeah, I'm just gonna dip into the questions because this is gonna be a fairly short like review since it's only one episode. Question 1. In your opinion, what is the most important application in a quirk? For you, what is most important? What exactly the quirk does, or how it's used? Like, for you, what is like? Okay, how can I say this to make it more clear? What is the difference of the origin of a quirk versus how a quirk is used, and which viewpoint is better in your opinion? And let me know in the comment section below. Question 2. If you can think of one, for you, what would be the dumbest quirk in existence, and tell me why, in your opinion? But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I know this is a fairly short video, but it was only one episode, and again, I still got more stuff I gotta do today, so stay tuned. I'm pretty much done with what I need to upload on YouTube. Now I'm gonna focus more on what I gotta do on Patreon. So for all you signed up to Patreon, look forward to what's coming up next. Peace. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.